Up next, let's have Pampanga Province.
Hello, Mr. Pampanga. How are you?
I'm good, I'm doing alright.
You know, of course, first and foremost, congratulations for making it to the top 15. And what does this journey mean to you? How is it important? What does it mean to you? The brotherhood that you shared, is it important to you? Are you happy with the journey?
Meeting all these new wonderful people have been an amazing experience, and I can't thank you all enough for the bond that we had together, and especially the organizers. Meg, thank you. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
And I believe you guys built a family inside this organization. But of course, you have to undergo the question and answer portion. Are you ready? Okay. Your question for tonight is, what makes the role equality to be in the next level, especially in a male-dominated world? Once again, what makes the role equality to be in the next level, especially in a male-dominated world?
I think the word equality isn't the right word to use in this male-dominated world. I think that equity is a more proper word to use here in this situation, because, of course, both genders have their own advantages, disadvantages. They have their own benefits, or they have the disadvantages and advantages. So, if we use the word equity, we'll treat each gender with the respect that they deserve and the proper manner, that they deserve. Thank you.
Up next, let's have Manila City. Good evening, Manila City. And how are you feeling that you're part of the top 15?
I am really happy, and I didn't expect this. To be one of the top 15 still.
And I believe one question stands between you and the crown. Are you ready?
I think so. I'll be honest, I'm having a hard time standing here in front of you because I have a fear of public speaking. But I think I'm here to conquer my fear.
I believe you'll overcome it today, brother. You may now pick your question from the bowl. Your question for tonight is, which profession would make a perfect king? A lawyer, a doctor, a farmer, or an actor? And why? Once again, which profession would make a perfect king? A lawyer, a doctor, a farmer, or an actor? And why?
I think for me, all those peoples are deserved to call as a king because they're using their professions by helping other people. And that's what we all thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our next finalist would be the Filipino community of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Ano nararamdaman mo na you're here in the Philippines, you're representing the Filipino community of Saudi Arabia?
I'm really happy because for 5 years I wasn't able to come to the Philippines. So given this opportunity from King of the World Philippines, I was full of joy when they told me that I will be representing and I will be coming home to the Philippines.
Are you ready for your question?
In Jesus' name, yes.
Okay. Pick your question from the bowl. Your question for tonight is, for you, what is the biggest contribution of the Filipino to the Philippine society today? Once again, for you, what is the biggest contribution of the Filipino to the Philippine society today?
I think it's our resilience that no matter what life throws at us, may the results be positive or negative, we always come out victorious, and we always use that as an advantage to inspire others and not feel good, and not feel envious of what they don't have. Rather, be contented of what they have and always showcase love for one another. Maraming salamat po. God bless.
Thank you so much for that answer. Up next, Eastern Samar.
Yes, maupay nga gabi.
Okay, gabi-gabi po natin ito natin.
Alright, you have any message to all the waray-waray who's watching right now and supporting you?
To all warriors that are watching me right now, I hope that I have made you proud. You know, it is an honor to represent our province, the province of Eastern Samar.
You may now pick a question from the board. Your question for tonight is, which profession do you think would make the best king? A lawyer, a priest, an actor, or a farmer? And why do you say so? Once again, which profession do you think would make the best king? A lawyer, a priest, an actor, or a farmer?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Although all of this profession deserves to be called a king, but I would say, as a future civil engineer, I would say an engineer should also become a king. Because I want to build a kingdom wherein we should strive for excellence, nobility, and greatness in order for us to inspire and to influence people in order for them to be the best versions of themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Eastern Samar.
Up next, let's have Hanam Kalamba.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Are you ready for your question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, without further ado, pick your question from the board.
So your question is, what particular initiatives or causes are you passionate about? If you win as the first ever King of the World Philippines, how do you plan to use this platform to make a positive impact? Again, what particular initiatives or causes are you passionate about? If you win as the first ever King of the World Philippines, how do you plan to use this platform to make a positive impact?
Good evening, everyone. For me, I should be a good example to all of my fellow youths and fellow kings out there. In order for me to be worthy called a king, I must also possess an optimistic mind and a leadership, and also I must be able to maintain all of that. So, considering that we're currently living the 21st century right now, where social media has become the platform, the perfect platform for us to share, and I want to use this opportunity to conduct a seminar regarding about social issues. So, in that case, we can make all of our fellow Filipinos aware, and that's all.
Thank you so much.
Let's have our next finalist for tonight, Los Baños, Laguna.
Well, so how do you feel na marami kayong taga-Laguna nakapasok sa top 15 finalists?
Sobrang saya po namin dahil lahat po kami ng taga Laguna is pinangarap makapasok and yung iba po is di pinalad pero nandiyan pa rin po sila nakasuporta sa amin.
Are you ready for your question?
Yes po.
Your question for tonight is, which characteristic or trait must a real king have? First and foremost, wisdom, leadership, bravery, or love, and why? Once again, which characteristic or trait must or a real king must have? Wisdom, leadership, bravery, or love, and why?
Para sa akin, ang isang natatanging karakteristik na kailangan ng isang maghahari sa isang kingdom ay ang pagmamahal. Dahil ang pagmamahal nito sa kanyang mga kinasasakupan ay magiging isang magandang kingdom. Dahil siya ang maglilid sa kanila at gagawin ang lahat, mga plano, para maipakatuparan lahat ng kanilang mga gustong gawin at mga kailangan nilang ipatupad sa isang kingdom. Katulad na lamang ng isang presidente na ginagawa ang lahat para maging masaayos ang isang bansa. Yun lang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you so much. Ayan, nakahinga na siya ng malalim.
Indeed, and we only have 2 more finalists to go. Let's go on Las Piñas City.
Hi, good evening. Kamusta naman ang nararamdaman mo ngayon?
I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Are you ready for your question?
More than ever.
As the king of the world, Philippines, which among the country's problems would you like to solve first? A. Corruption, poverty, environmental damage, or criminality? Why? Again, as the king of the world, Philippines, which among the country's problems do you like to solve first? Corruption, poverty, environmental damage, or criminality, and why?
I would choose criminality because majority of the crime that is committed in our country and to this world is due to the men who lack emotional stability and lack emotional intelligence and self-control. With my advocacy of men empowerment, I believe that I can do what I have to do along with the platform of King of the World to help the people around us to become more aware, for us to become more emotionally intelligent, emotionally controlled, so that we can live in a world more with peace. Because we cannot sacrifice any more children, any more slaughter, and any more crime that is committed in our country. We should be one as Filipinos, for us to be proud as a nation as one, as a king of the world, Philippines!
Thank you so much, and I love how you emphasize that we have to be emotionally intelligent.
And of course, last but definitely not the least, Pasig City, the last of the top 15 that will undergo Q&A. How are you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm grateful and thankful, and I am ready.
Okay, ready as you are, you can now pick the question from the board. Your question for tonight is, if you could achieve any dream, regardless of obstacles and limitations, what would it be? And how can it possibly impact your life and the lives of others? Once again, if you could achieve any dream, regardless of obstacles and limitations, what would it be? And how can it possibly impact your life and the lives of others?
Thank you. Of course, I'm going to use my advocacy, which is natural resources utilization, and also youth empowerment, because we need to utilize the natural energy so that we can have a free form of energy, clean, safe, and cheap. That's why the life of the Filipinos, and not just the Filipinos, will going to have a safe life and also a cheap
And then I can also inspire the people. Of course, that's why I want to use my voice to inspire the youth, because I'm me myself. I am not a rich person, but I am standing here in front of you fighting and never ever give up. I'm doing everything I can to win this crown and to be the voice of the voiceless, and also to the pride of my Pasigueño. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pasig City, and that concludes our final question and answer portion. A round of applause for our amazing finalists that have really, arranged and controlled their fear of stage, their fear of talking to a lot of people just to make it through that final Q&A. And I'm just happy that all of them, as future King of the World title holders, they're having this noble causes to their community. They're advocating for something.
Yes, and you know what? I just want to